Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you how to take screenshot using Selenium. So before going to that, let's understand why we need screenshots whenever we are doing testing. Screenshots are the major evidence to showcase that we completed our testing. It's also a proof that the expected results and actual results are matching. So we will be keeping that as a future record. Whenever there is an issue comes, we can go back and check during our testing whether the issue was occurred or it's occurring intermittently after our testing. So it's very essential that we need to have a screenshot whenever we are having testing, be it an manual testing or automation testing. So while doing automation testing using Selenium, we will have different types of reports you all may aware, like extend reports, alio reports, and other custom HTML reports to showcase our execution status. Along with that, we have an option to embed the screenshot in those reports as well. So let's see how to take screenshot using Selenium. I'll go to my Eclipse. I'll create a Java file to take screenshot. Maybe I'll name it as screenshot.java. So in this class, I'm going to create a method, which is going to be a static method to take screenshot. So there are various ways to take screenshot, but here we are going to see how to take screenshot using our Selenium. So we are using, let me write method take screenshot. We are going to use the inbuilt method that is already available in the Selenium library. So the purpose of this method is to take screenshot and store it in a location. So maybe whenever we want to call this function, we can pass the step for which we are taking the screenshot, and then we can obviously use that in the screenshot name. So maybe it can get an input like string step name. So first we'll see how we are executing our Selenium code. We all know, right? We'll be creating a driver, WebDriver, driver equal to any browser. Say I'm going to use Chrome driver. So this screenshot method, whatever we are going to use, it's a part of Selenium, which means I can use this only with WebDriver. I'll import that WebDriver from Selenium code. And I'll quickly open a sample website and we'll try to take screenshot in that website. So maybe we will take selenium.dev. This is the sample website that I'm opening. Now I want to take screenshot of the result. So what is the inbuilt method that is already available in Selenium means the method name is take screenshot. It's an interface actually. Takes screenshot is an interface in Selenium. So we have to bind it with Java. I mean our driver file. So what we will do, I'm going to create a screenshot equal to the same interface name I will use, and I'll be casting that with my driver. So this is my driver, and here I'm going to do typecasting with my take screenshot. Now I'm going to do take screenshot, which means I'll be saving the screenshot as a file. So the output of the function will be a file. File is a class in Java. So it will be coming as a raw file. Later we have to convert that as maybe a output file, which of our own decided if say PNG or a JPG, whatever it is. So I'm going to write a file. So it's a raw file, maybe source file. Source file from where we are getting, we are going to get from this object dot. There is a method called get screenshot as. So here we have to mention the output type. Output type is going to be again file dot file. So file is from Java IO. So I have to import it. Now I have a file. What I can do, I can store it in any of my location. So I'm creating another file with my own location, say destination file. It's just a variable I'm creating. So in Java, how we will do, we will be using through file constructor. Here I can give the path of the file, whatever the path, the complete path with name, whatever I want. Then I can use file utils to copy the file from source to destination. So file utils, let me import it. This should be capital letter. File utils. I think file utils we have to import from commands.io. Let me check whether we have that added in our Selenium job file. So if it is not added, we have to add it as a dependency. This is a point to be noted. Let me go and add the dependency. So I'll open a browser. So file utils Java dependency. It will be in comments.io. So maybe we can go here. We are using Maven project, so we can use that Maven dependency with the latest version and can add it. Let me check what is the latest version. It's 2.11. Maybe for now I'll copy. I'll put it in my pom.xml as a dependency. So file utils, why it's required? If you ask me, currently I'm able to see it. So it's to copy the file from source to destination, which is nothing but it's already stored in our memory and we have to store it in a specified path. So what we can do, copy file, we have to give both source and destination. So src file is the one which is in my memory, destination is where I have to store the file, and I will close it. So this is the simple way we can take the screenshot. Now here I mentioned as a path simply, but here there is a best practice to follow. So I will tell usually where we will store our screenshot. We will be having our screenshot folder defined here. Screenshot is a test resource, right? So we'll be having a folder like screenshots. I created a folder, and inside the screenshots folder, we usually have test case folders. Assume for now, maybe I'm having a folder for test case tc_001. I'll have a test case folder. And inside this, we'll be having a screenshot with a given timestamp. So that's how it is usually. So I already have the test case folder. Now I have to construct this path before passing it. So let me tell you how to do that. So what and all we need for a screenshot name, maybe we can add a screenshot as an appender. Then we will be having the test case name. Then we'll be having the step name. Then we can use the current timestamp. So first I'll create a string test case name. This we usually get it from an environment variable, because what is the current test case is executing, we will get it. For now, I will just hard code it. Okay, then step name I am already getting as a variable input for this function. Then where I have to store, I'm going to store it in a current directory, I mean current project itself. So it's directly how we can get it from system.get property. Get property here, we can get the user directory, which means my current directory, user.dir, which will give me the current directory. And then what else I need? Maybe I need a timestamp, right? So we have a timestamp class. Timestamp in Java, which is we have to take it from SQL. So timestamp SQL, I'll create a class, sorry, object for this class. And inside this, I'm going to pass the current time. So how it will be, new timestamp of, we have to pass the current time. How to get the current time in Java? We have a method. We can get a system dot get current time. System dot get not get, it's a directly we can use, I think, current time. So it will be giving me a complete timestamp. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to construct a path. What that path will contain? First, it will be starting with my screenshot, whatever it is, or we will be having the directory first. Correct. Then we will be having our folder structure, which is nothing but inside my directory, I'm having src test sources. Inside that, I have a folder called screenshots. So I'm telling this structure. So this user.directory will give the path till hello-world. After that, I have to construct the remaining path. So I'm giving till screenshots. After screenshots, what we need, maybe we can add the test case name, which is nothing but another folder. So I'm adding it. I already have it. If you want, we can have a check whether folder is present or not. If folder is present, we don't need to do it. Folder is not present, then we need to create a folder like that. Then I am going to create a screenshot name. So screenshot, I can add an underscore plus what and we'll have a step name plus what else we can have, we'll have a timestamp. So underscore is to split the step name and timestamp. So step name is here. I have to use the variable here. And here I will be using the timestamp. Additionally, what we have to do, we have to add the screenshot extension. Just nothing but .jpg, whatever I want, or sometimes I need PNG file, or sometimes I need JPEG file. So don't worry about these 4 lines. These 4 lines, I am writing that as a standard name for my screenshot. I'm constructing a string which is having a complete path where I have to store the screenshot, including the name of the screenshot. The name of the screenshot should not be duplicate. So I am adding a structure like screenshot, step name, and the current timestamp, and I'm putting that inside the test case num folder. So it is uniquely identifiable. We can go and verify like where the screenshot is actually taken and when it is taken. So now let's quickly create a main method and execute this function. Take screenshot by passing maybe What is the screen name? Selenium homepage. Selenium homepage. Like this, I am passing, this is the step name, but I am going to take a screenshot for the Selenium homepage itself. So what this code will do now, it will go and it will launch the selenium.dev web page. Then it will take a screenshot and it will copy from the actual memory and convert it into a file. And then I'm creating a path and I'm using file utils to take the file to my current path. Let me execute it. So it should open a browser and it will launch the URL. Then it will have to take the screenshot, and additionally it will have to store it in my location. Let me check now whether screenshot is created or not. So maybe I can refresh it by right clicking, and here I think a screenshot is taken. Yes, I'm able to see the homepage screenshot. So the thing is here, the screenshot, whatever is taken, it's taking the current driver screenshot, which means I will not be able to see any browser element or component. It will just take, maybe I will tell that. So from this place, it will just take the rectangle. I'll not be able to see the URL or the title or anything else. I'll be just able to see the screenshot. Similarly, if I execute the same code again, it will be further taking the screenshot and it will be saving with a new timestamp. So this is easily identifiable that for which test case and for which step I have taken the screenshot. This can be a good practice. And this is a kind of reusable method. I can just pass the step name and wherever I want, I can call. It will be ordered as per the timestamp. Then whenever we are having an alert, what I mean, like alert means there is a pop-up, right? You know, when there are different types of alerts as well. Maybe I can show sample alerts from our Selenium documentation. So inside WebDriver, we will be having alerts. I can directly go and search alerts. So there are different types of alerts, you know, right? Sample alert, simple alert will be the confirmation alert will be the, and there is another type of alert, a prompt will be the. So whenever we are having an alert in the web page, assume I'm directly going to this URL. I'll show you the error, what error we will get. So this is my URL. I'm giving the direct URL. And additionally, I'm going to click one link, see an example alert. So this is a link text in this page. I'm going to click this. Or we can click driver dot find element by link text. And here I can give the link text dot click. So after clicking this, what will happen? It will open an alert. Now let me execute this test case and I'll change this to alert page or alert, whatever it is. Now I'll be getting an error while taking the screenshot. The reason I will tell, because whenever there is an active alert open with in Selenium, we will not be able to perform any other action using our driver. So currently, I think it's not clicking the link. Maybe the path is incorrect. Yeah, it's clicking, but it's trying to take screenshot of the alert and it's giving an error. So let me check where the error is, line number 25. So it's trying to take the screenshot after clicking an alert and we are getting an error like alert is open. So at that time, we will not be able to perform any action on my driver. So now in this case, how to take the screenshot? So I'm going to tell you now how to take a screenshot whenever there is an alert. So we can use the same thing. If there is an alert present, maybe we can capture the exception where I'm going to try, and so inside a catch, what exception I'm going to catch? Unhandled alert exception, or I'll capture a generic exception E. Whenever there is some exception occurred in this case, let me assume like there is an alert present, and I will change the way of taking the screenshot here. So better to have this. Okay, let it be. So there is a way to take screenshot using Java itself. Whatever we were discussing or seeing is about the way we can take screenshot using Selenium, but how to take screenshot using Java? We have a class called robot class. So robot class will be giving me an image. In Java, we call it as buffered image. Buffered image. So it's going to be my screenshot. Maybe I'll change it as alert screenshot. And how it is giving, it's given by robot class. New robot off. And inside robot class, there is an option to create a screen capture. By default, it's coming. So create screen capture. There I have to give the size of the screen. So how to give the size of the screen? We have to create a rectangle object. It is accepting a rectangle object. There I can give the dimension or the current screen size I can give. So which is nothing but I'm going to use the toolkit and I will be finding out. So there are different objects available here. Maybe I'll put dimension. Using toolkit, we can find out the current screen size and we can pass it. So toolkit dot get default toolkit dot, we can get the screen size, get screen size. So in this way we can get the screen size and I can take the screenshot as well. So that's all. Now how to save this screenshot, because it's having that as a buffered image, right? So now I can directly have here, and instead of file utils and copy whatever it is, let me take it as a 2 copy. Okay. So I'll cut it and I'll paste it here. If this everything is fine, this will be by default executed. If it is not fine, I'll copy this and inside catch, I'll be executing this. So this will again throw the exception. So I can throw that as a declaration, not an issue. And here as well, it will be throwing the same exception. For now, let me throw. And here it's already having currently as a buffered image, but I want to write it in a location. So we have an image IO class in Java. So image IO dot write. What we are going to write? We are going to write the screenshot, alert screenshot, and where we are going to write it, and what is the type of the screenshot. Say I'm going to type, it's a PNG file or JPEG file. Say PNG. Let me type it PNG. And what is the file path? The complete file path. So we have to convert it into a file object, and then we have to pass it. So this is my path, and I can directly use it. In this way, it will be creating screenshot for an alert. Let me execute it. Currently, I'm clicking a button, so it's creating an alert. So it will come here, give an exception, it will come to the catch block and it will take a screenshot and it has to store it here. Let's see how it is working. Let me execute the same code again. So this is another way how we can take screenshot whenever we are having an alert. So in this way, what we are doing, we are not going to, okay, it's asking me some permission. We are not going to use WebDriver, but we are going to use the native Java method to take the current screenshot. It will take the entire screen, I think. Let me right click and refresh it. F5 or refresh. Currently, it's having a screenshot here. It's stored with the current timestamp and the name. So if I double click, okay, it's showing as a blank screen for me because I'm using Mac machine. I have to enable the permission to take the screenshot. So it's showing as a blank screen, but the same code will work for you as well. So this is the code. This is a reusable method that we can add it anywhere and use it. The default way is to take screenshot using WebDriver. And whenever there is an alert, we can capture and we can take the screenshot using native Java method, which is using a robot class. That's all for the day. So if you have any questions, you can add it in the comment or reach out to me. Thank you for watching.